Well, hello everybody. This is Mandolin here at the Landon. Of course, we have the great Chewy. He's been having a rough few days, but I think he's getting a little bit better. We're blessed with a spring day here in the middle of winter, close to the solstice. Isn't that beautiful? I wanted to touch base today. This is very spontaneous, so if the sound isn't great, please forgive me. It's what I have. I've been very disconnected, and I have been experiencing this shift, this transformation. Very aware, very understanding of why and a lot of things are happening and what is really happening, and very consciously participating. I turned my phone on earlier, and there was a video from Yolanda Marie with a message from the guides and the Arcturians. And she talked, they talked about, getting to the other side. It's already done. And it really jarred me a little bit. It really triggered me to share with you a vision that I had, that I shared with Joyce just a couple days ago. I think I have no awareness. And so I saw, the pre-shift self. And that's why the landing really made me think of sharing this, because here, if you look across, imagine that this is a great big gorge, like a chasm, whatever. And there's this old bridge made of vines and sticks, and it is falling apart. And it's missing, long stretches where there's nothing to put your feet on. There's great big gaps in the cordage of the vines. But you've come this far. And the alternative is to turn and go back and do all of that same stuff that you did all over again. So with the faith, knowing, you look up and look across, and what you see is yourself on the other side. Your higher frequency, your new self, your future self, if you will. And that future self is cheering you on, is encouraging you. And then you see your angels, your guides, your ancestors, those that are going to be part of your shifted experience. You see all of them too cheering you on. And you just know that you can do it. It's kind of scary, but you can do it. And so you take those first couple steps and you're holding on, and you're coming up to a gap in the cordage along the hand railing. And where there's that gap and you wonder, okay, where do I put my hand? All of a sudden, new vine starts to grow to fill that gap for you to hold on to. And when you get to the parts where it's clearly there's nowhere to put your feet, it's a long, wide expanse, and you don't know what you're going to do. And so, on faith, in belief, because you see that future you over there, so it's already got to be done, you take that step. You create your way with your belief, because it's already done. You just can't see it. The eyes that your future self sees through are higher spectrum, more detailed than yours. And so you continue on just because you believe, and you've seen the miracle way made for you. And when you get to the other side and you take that last step, you don't just step onto the land. You step into that future self that you manifested. And when you look back across the bridge, you not only see the bridge as it was when you saw it from the other side, broken, dilapidated, but then your vision shifts. And where there were obstacles, you see all of the things that were there to break those obstacles out of your path to help you. All of the beings and you're filled with the love that held you up to make that journey across. And you know that some of the things you encountered, you may encounter again, but it'll be in a higher frequency with new tools and new situations. And you know that you can do it. And if you will go and look at the video from Yolanda Marie, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was such a very loving feeling. And for those of you that get up early and think about it from this way. When you notice the people, the other ones that are up early, if there's anybody around you that is, there's the stillness, there's the peacefulness, most of the time. Perhaps that's the time you get to glimpse New Earth, because it's not quite manifested for the collective yet. And when the collective wakes up, so does their projection and manifestation. So if you're up early, I encourage you to enjoy that time. And the full moon in Gemini, I have to say something about this. Gemini, the twins. Of course, it's a full moon, so release what you have to release. Release it, let it go. Let it go, share it. If you can't transmute it alone, there are others out there that have been waiting to help. Just send it up to the energies. You don't even have to make a phone call. But you can look at this as different aspects of yourself, your higher self, okay, and your present self. You can look at the Gemini aspect as polarities, as twins. I recommend not to look at it as the twin flame, because I say step out on your own. And the last thing that I want to say is I got a beautiful, beautiful piece of information a few days ago during a meditation from Power Thoughts. And, you know, we're tired. And this was in Yolanda Marie's video too. We're tired. We're exhausted. But we're climbing, we're reaching, we're striving. There are expansive energies present right now to help you. So the natural thing for your true being would be to expand. So don't reach for it, expand towards it. And let the light that you're building, let the frequency that you're building be the thing that puffs you up to expand towards it. Let that be what reaches you towards it. And you hear the little birds chirping in. The wind is trying to change. We've had this mid-spring day here so close to the winter solstice. 12/21, another inversion date. Embrace the shift knowing that you've already done it. And look, in most cases, you guys have already sent your luggage and everything ahead. Your belongings have already been moved ahead for you. They're already there. You're good. So again, thank you for all of the love that I have received from so many of you, the encouragement, and thank you for your patience, but most of all, thank you for your trust in me. Experience it all with love, curiosity, and gratitude, and you will feel the satisfaction. Thank you to you all.